Hey, how's it going friends? Welcome to the JC channel. I'm Jerry and today I'll be showing you guys two 3v3 Wi-Fi battles on the battle spot. Do note these battles are around the 1700 in singles rated battle. Also, if you haven't already, check out my shiny giveaway in my previous video. Link will be in the description box below. Winners of that giveaway will be announced in one of my upcoming videos in 1 week's time, so be sure to enter and check your YouTube inbox as I will personally be contacting the 5 winners through there. Also, question of the day. What Pokemon would you like to see in our next battle? Leave your answers in the comment section below, and without further ado, let's get started. So, my opponent is going to lead off with his shiny Charizard as I lead off with my Tyranitar. I'm gonna get off that Sandstream, which is going to boost the special defense of all Rock-type Pokemon on the field by 50%, which may help with taking hits from that Charizard. Plus, Tyranitar is naturally an extremely bulky Pokemon. He is going to Mega Evolve his Charizard from turn 1 and replace my Sandstream with the Sunlight. I myself will also Mega Evolve, and although he outspeeds me, there are advantages of going second. As you can see, we immediately replace his Sunlight with my Sandstream and again regaining that 50% boost in our special defense. Just kidding. We do go down to that 4-time super effective Focus Blast, and it may not seem like it, but Tyranitar actually did put in work. That Sandstream is actually going to be crucial to our survival for the rest of the game. So now we will be going into Klefki and setting up that light screen to halve the damage of any special attack that the Charizard has for us. He is going to go for a Flamethrower as expected, going to take us to half as we go for 1 layer of spikes, and again 2 turns that are extremely crucial as you will very soon see. Next Flamethrower is going to take us out, and that is really all I needed from Klefki. It's Barbaracle time. So, to recap, what has our team done for us so far? Tyranitar did replace Charizard's Sunlight with a Sandstream that not only stops a 4-time super effective Solar Beam that could be fired off in 1 turn, which means a dead Barbaracle, but since my guy is part Rock type, it will gain 50% special defense from the Sand, while Klefki has given us a Light Screen to boost our special defense even further, and a layer of spikes. With all that in mind, we are going to be able to eat up that 2-time super effective Focus Blast and go for a Shell Smash, doubling our damage and speed, which means next turn we are going to be able to outspeed that Charizard and take it out with our Razor Shell. Fortunately, and perhaps unfortunately, the Sandstream is going to fade, which means we are going to lose the special defense. Garchomp is going to come in and take some spikes damage. Reason I say fortunately is because Garchomps can run Sand Field, causing my attacks to miss in the sand, which again means that we can kiss our Barbaracle goodbye. With the help of spikes damage and our +2 boosted Razor Shell, we are going to take out the Garchomp, revealing the Rough Skin ability. After doing calcs, the Razor Shell actually would not have one-shotted the Garchomp if it weren't for those spikes. So here we do go for a Razor Shell on the Cresselia, which is going to score us a defense drop, and we'll be taking some damage from the Rocky Helmet. As he goes for the Psychic, and we live with the smidgen of health. I finish off with the low accuracy Stone Edge, which means I won't be taking Rocky Helmet damage and fainting as well. Since 4 minutes does seem quite short, I thought just for you guys I will throw in a bonus match. Enjoy. In our second clip, we will still be bringing the key because it puts the key in Klefki and is just amazing and will do fantastic things for us. We'll be facing off against a Gengar, Ferrothorn and another Charizard. On our team, we will be bringing the Ditto and Mega Sizzle. Our opponent will straight up lead with the Charizard as we lead with the key to everyone's hearts. Once again, the Charizard is going to Mega Evolve into the Charizard Y, getting the Sunlight and starting up its shenanigans. But, as I said, our Klefki will be doing amazing things, and this battle is no exception. We will be setting up that Prankster priority light screen to make ourselves impervious to Charizard's fire. He is going to go for the measly Flamethrower and... just kidding, he gets a crit, and it completely ignores our light screen and one-shots us. Charizard once again, just too much to handle. Being the powerhouse that it is, it's a wonder how we can beat it. But not to fear, cause when there's something OP, there's Ditto. We'll be going for that Choice Scarf Sun Boosted Overheat as a Mega Charizard. Going to get a nice chunk of damage even though it's not very effective. He goes for the Air Slash as I get a 2-stage special attack drop. Air Slash along with anything he throws at us isn't going to do too much thanks to the light screen we put up earlier. Next he does queue up a half damage overheat of his own, which is going to do a decent amount but nowhere near as much as our first overheat before the special attack drop. Our next overheat is going to miss, but it is just a matter of time before we take his Charizard out. As a side note, Ditto does take a snapshot of all its opposing Pokemon's stats when it transforms, which includes attack boosts from skills such as Swords Dance or speed drops from attacks such as Rock Tomb. Essentially, Ditto is perfect for clearing out or revenge sweeping pokes that have been endlessly boosting or setting up in front of you. Ditto's job is really to discourage or punish people who try to set up and rely on one powerful Pokemon. He goes into his Gengar, and here I do decide to stay in and go for yet another overheat, and I am rewarded quite nicely with a crit. Popping his Focus Sash, Ditto is really doing work. Here he might have realized I am choice locked into overheat and goes for the Disable. Perhaps also hoping to outspeed me and forcing a struggle which would probably kill off my Ditto in the process. I am forced to switch out into my Scizor and just go for a priority move Bullet Punch for the revenge kill. He did go for a Sludge Bomb on my switch in, and unfortunately for him Scizor is a Steel type, so he's going to be immune. So that is pretty much game. The Gengar does go down to a Bullet Punch and now there's only a Ferrothorn left, which means I can go for a few Swords Dances just for fun and try to one-shot it. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed the games, and if you haven't already checked out my last video, link is in the description. Very big giveaway, definitely worth a look at. For any suggestions on what sort of Pokemon videos I should make, comments or feedback, leave them in the comment section below. I do read all comments. And if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button below to be part of the JC crew. It will only take a second and I will be doing uploads at least once a week. Cheers.